Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
So we're back this morning with another morning after reality recap. So we have just watched the season finale of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, and we're gonna get into that. But before we get into it, we like to ask you to hit the like button or subscribe. Okay, so let's get into the show. All right, so the episode picks up where we left off with Miss Hazel E inspecting Devon's pants.
Acting a fool.
Is this blood? It's just so funny how he's passed out almost.
And the fact that immediately Phaedra was able to come in and say, no, I think that's just vomit. To me, it was like, then clearly it doesn't look like blood and she had to be tripping. For her to quickly just say, I think that's vomit.
Or drink, right? Or alcohol? She said,
right, she said because of what he drank.
Okay.
So he must drink something red or that around that color.
So, but Phaedra calmed her nerves down and she was able to help him out from that point on.
Then she's trying to pick him up.
Okay, now I can worry about your health. Come on.
It's okay. It's okay.
And so they go to bed that night. And then they wake up from their sleepovers, you know, the girls with the girls, guys with the guys. And they're all just talking about, like, the possibilities of these lie detector results and what could happen. Devon is saying he ain't going nowhere no matter what the results say.
Right.
And Shonda's nervous, of course. You know, she doesn't want to be with someone who will plan on cheating later on.
Right.
And Phaedra and Medina, I don't even know. I don't know. Then finally we get to the sit down with Judge Toller and Dr. Ish, and we hear the results. So let's start with Shonda and Willie. So we find out that Willie was being honest when he says he plans on being faithful, which is great.
Right.
And so Shonda, her results are given to him in an envelope. He doesn't know. They say you can look at them if you want or not, but just take these. So,
but I feel like her question was kind of silly anyway. Only because, again, I feel like there's not a definite answer. That's hard to have a definite answer for, in my opinion. So I was kind of like, okay, we just wanted his answer anyway.
I do know at that point I was wondering, well, did she not tell the truth?
That's when, okay, go ahead.
But we'll get to that later, huh?
Well, I'm thinking because there was 3.
Well, I think I know the third. We'll talk about that at the end.
Because I didn't think about it until just now. Go ahead.
Yes, is it dawning on you? Is it dawning on you?
What, who exactly it is? Oh, no, I don't have no clue who it is.
Okay.
It just hit me that the fact that there was only 2.
I think I did my calculations right.
Okay.
We're going to hold on. So next we get to Tahiri and Vado. So, of course, Vado couldn't ask any questions. So he's not there. But Tahiri was asked, does she see domestic violence as acceptable in a relationship or normal? And deception was detected.
And I expected that's who it was.
You did
that
mention
was one of them.
Yeah, you did mention that. Then we get to Devon and Hazel. So Hazel couldn't ask or get asked any questions because of her miscarriage situation. So Devon was asked, is he here for clout, basically? And he was lying. He said no.
Supposedly.
I know we was loving you last week, Devon.
I still am. As soon as they said that, I said, nope, the test is broken. I don't believe it.
I know. Who knows?
He was worked up beforehand
with these lie detector tests.
Because of whatever him and Hazel were going back and forth about.
Say it again.
I said he was worked up before the test because they were going back and forth.
Maybe that messed up his results.
And I'm sticking with it.
Maybe, you know, it's a test. How we know what's telling the truth?
Exactly.
But it did indicate deception. And that's unfortunate because that was her biggest fear.
And he was like, I didn't even know what that meant.
Now that part I was like, now boy.
I'm thinking, so when did it click to you that clearly
that's what I'm
what it
saying.
meant?
Maybe he's trying to play silly. He's trying to play a little dumb on that one.
I don't know.
He don't know what it meant.
Team Devon.
Okay. So after the results, Judge Tola does sit down with Tahiri. And she says like she believes that she could believe that. It's just that she's been exposed to, domestic violence and relationships that she may see as kind of normal in a way, I could.
Right. I thought about it, like, I guess, like cheating. Like, everybody knows cheating is wrong. It's not something you should do, something you should walk away from.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's become such like it happens, and you try and move past it type of thing.
Yeah.
So I was like...
So not that it's right.
Right, it's not right, but... Right, it's become a kind of a little bit of a normal...
Something like that.
Thing.
Mm-hmm. And so then we see all the other couples just kind of sitting around discussing the results.
Mm-hmm.
Hazel's upset.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel it because that was the one thing she was worried about. Mm-hmm. She talked about it every week. I feel like clout.
Right. I think I understood her, but maybe because we see the things she didn't see type of thing.
Okay.
That I'm
so
like...
you saw him last week when he said it ain't right if my girl leaves.
Exactly. I can't get over it. So...
that was nice. But was that for the show?
No. He was too turned to even have his mind right, worry about the show.
But yeah, she's hurt. So he even goes to try and talk to her.
Mm-hmm. See, look at him breaking rules.
Oh, wait, they wasn't supposed to talk?
No, the girls were supposed to go get ready, and the guys were supposed to wait, and then they were supposed to switch. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So he wasn't supposed to be up there.
Okay, well, he trying to get right. Is it for the clout? It's like, no. But now he was trying to take care of her. Mm-hmm. She wasn't too receptive at that moment.
To me, he seemed sincere because, like he said, he was sitting there and he was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about she's just hurt right now. Like, what do you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, I ain't messing with time.
Mm-hmm. Well, so I guess she's upset, and they got to get him out of there because she don't want to see him right now.
Right.
So she ends up talking with Dr. Ish for a little bit. He seems to calm her down. Mm-hmm. I guess a little later, everybody's getting ready for their put a ring on the ceremony. Mm-hmm. And this is when we hear Hazel bring up this idea that her mom mentioned of her creating a management contract for Devon. What do you think about that? It's so weird.
Devon. But then I guess it's supposed to be like the same thing as like a prenup, but for someone who's not married. Okay. I was thinking, is that like the same thing? Same idea?
I guess it's kind of comparable, like if something were to go wrong. But hold on, because you signing a prenup so that you keep your stuff. She doing this management thing so she can get.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yes.
But I guess it's like an insurance policy kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just thinking at the end of the day, if you think he's there for clout, why would you be with him anyway?
Right. And I was thinking, she's
like,
too
if
much.
he is there for clout, well, at least I'm getting money when he leaves.
Right, that was her thing. Business first. And what did she say? She got her money. So
that was real different. I wasn't expecting that. So then we get to the put a ring on the challenge or event. What do you call it? Activity.
Finale. I don't know. The finale.
Okay, so we start with Willie and Shonda.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they say what they say, but they both give each other a ring. Mm-hmm. That was nice. I like them as a couple.
Yeah.
I just, want Willie to do right by her.
Yes. I'm hoping that they stick with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been together a while, got the kids.
Yeah.
They can work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then we get to Hazel and Devon.
Mm-hmm.
So earlier Hazel was mentioning, or they was telling her, give him the contract, don't give him a ring. Mm-hmm. But she ends up giving him the contract and the ring. Mm-hmm. He gives her a ring, of course. And he's willing to sign the contract to show his love.
Didn't
he didn't even read it.
Nothing. Put his name on it. I said, now he's tripping a little bit. But if that doesn't prove to you that he does not care about it,
I guess that means...
There you go.
I guess that means something, yeah.
He didn't argue. He didn't even, look surprised.
This is true. Okay. Now, Dr. Ish was surprised. Yes. He's like, what is this?
Come on. If anything, that makes you question her.
Out of all these seasons, this season 17, you never seen nobody bring a contract to the ring ceremony.
I was like, that questions her motive. Like, are you even in love with me like that? For the fact that you can even just so simply, I gotta make sure I get my money out of you no matter what.
Yes,
but whatever works for them. Team Devon.
Okay, and so then we see Phaedra and Medina. Mm-hmm. Now we forgot to mention their results from earlier. So we find out that Medina wants to be sexual with Phaedra. Phaedra, however, she didn't lie. She told the truth. And the truth is she doesn't want to be sexual with him.
Right. But wasn't that surprising?
I thought she was going to lie about it and then it was going to, reveal. But she told the truth.
I don't see her lying about it because she's very, adamant on no.
Sexual
right now. Her saying no to him and then giving him a ring really threw me off. I'm sure it clearly threw him off. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't get her. I guess she's saying yes to a relationship, but she's still not ready for that step.
I think she's playing games.
It was a lot.
Yeah, in this episode, we hear her say maybe a couple times about how, or maybe other people say how he may not be her type. Did you hear that? I don't know how serious she is about Medina. And I'm glad, we didn't say, let's be clear. He does not give her a ring, and she gives him a ring. And I'm not mad at Medina. I think, I don't think she's serious about him like that.
Right.
So.
And he said it, didn't he, that she playing games. Like, she's just doing too much.
He did. I think that's correct.
The words he said, but he was saying she playing games. So when she gets herself together, we can.
Yeah, so he did have a ring kind of on the side. If in the future you're ready and I'm available, we can maybe see what is, what's going on with it.
Fair enough.
I think that was a good way to end it with them.
Yeah.
Because it's just confusion.
That's what I said. Them from the beginning was a little confusing.
Here we go with Tahiri and Bottle. So they bring Bottle back for the ring ceremony. They let Tahiri speak. And she gets everything off her chest. Do you want to go into what she said a little bit?
On what she said?
When they mentioned the apples?
Well, her mentioning the apples, I don't know. Animal. I get it, but I still feel the same way. I tried to go, okay, maybe I get everyone's view and her view on it's so belittled because it's seen as so little and normal. But at the end of the day, I'm like, no, I can't get past it. She said it out her own mouth. Maybe you should have thrown an apple. That was one of her thoughts as she was trying to figure this out. But she even said that would have been wrong too. So I'm like, no. To me, no. I guess it keeps being seen as a man and woman thing, and I keep seeing it as a human and human thing.
I know. Even with the apple pie, I didn't get what she was trying to say. She said, "Would that be an excuse?" She was kind of rambling.
Right. She was saying that was one of the many excuses she kept going through to make it seem like.
Okay.
More right.
So saying that, she said that wouldn't be okay.
Right.
Either.
She was saying that wouldn't be okay.
Okay.
That was just one of her many things that went through her head. And again, what was it? A couple episodes, Judge told her, just because you threw an apple or whatever, it still wasn't right. And I cannot. I cannot.
Now, what was I thinking? I know Vado had me laughing a little bit because he just can't keep it together.
Right. He's sick of it.
Now, there's two sides to the story. So on one end, he messed up, He did. So some things he just got to take because he went too far with it.
Some things.
So when she's getting it off her chest, when he was like, this is what I came here for? You can't do that right now. She gotta speak her, her mind.
But I think
you had your hands on her neck, so let her just say her little piece. But you could tell he be in this, his feelings, I guess. So, with that, it didn't seem like they gave him an opportunity to say anything after her spiel.
I know, I couldn't tell if they didn't give him the opportunity or if he was just upset to the point where he was just not even trying to say much anymore. Because it's clear what's going on is he is being shut down.
So, we didn't say, but Tahiri has a ring. She says she's going to keep it for herself, for self-love.
Right, she kept kind of really speaking on, I'm doing this for the women and for the, And I was thinking about it too, okay, I have a daughter, I'm going to have a daughter. And I would think, I wouldn't even want someone talking bad to my daughter, let alone putting their hands on my daughter. But at the same time, if she came to me and said, you know, I did this or that, and then he did something, I would still think it's, you know, still have the same feeling. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't apply to her situation.
Wait,
like, I feel like she can't say, oh, I'm standing for women, girls, whatever, when she was violent too.
Okay.
Like, that's how I feel.
Okay, I see.
You know? And I feel like he's taken enough. He's been beat up for the past few episodes. He's been on lockdown. Can't do nothing. Can't express himself. I'd be irritated too.
No, so after she said her spiel, he doesn't say anything that we can see. He's given the envelope with his result. He just, you know, they dismiss him, send him on his way. He said, got this envelope, throws it down, walks out. So they were kind of unfair with how they didn't let him speak. I didn't like that part.
I don't like how they've been treating him anyway. But
yeah, they've been going too far with certain things, but it's some... Oh, he does have to realize he did mess up. So with that mess up comes certain things. She gonna have her feelings about whatever, and you gonna have to listen.
Yeah, I think, okay, yes, I think him not letting her speak, or, you know, cutting her off and stuff, yeah, he could have just waited, even though he was upset. But I think because in his mind he knew kind of where it was going, like that he wasn't gonna be able to speak his piece, and it wasn't about their relationship or, like, you know, them anymore. Does that make sense?
Like, do you think he thought they was gonna get up there and, like, you know, get back together or something?
No, not get back together.
I'm talking about him. Like, I'm thinking about his perspective. He's like, y'all brought me here for this? Like, what did he think he was brought there for?
I feel like maybe he thought, like, how to explain it? Like, I don't know, maybe, yes, they were both going to be able to speak their minds more, I guess. But I think as soon as she started with the way she was going, it was automatically like, we're still on this. This is how this is going to end. You know.
Okay.
I don't know. To me, it just feels unfair.
And so I guess the episode kind of ends. Everybody's having a drink after the results with the doctor and the judge. They're thanking them for their help. We do see Shonda and Willie open the envelope in the confessional. And she told the truth when she said she's going to forgive him. So that was also nice to see. Like, yeah, y'all can really now go on, start fresh.
Right.
Now, with that envelope being revealed, that tells us who the third person was.
Oh, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh, wow.
It was your boy Vano.
So and it goes back to Devon. The test is false. Sorry about that one incident. He got 2 apples chucked at his head. I can't be mad at him.
Yes, indeed. I was holding on to that. I was holding on to that, y'all.
But I kept thinking, like, they kept treating the situation like he just put her hands on him for no reason. I mean, he put her hands on her for no reason. And that's not what it was. Like, that's all I keep thinking is that's not what it was. But that's exactly how I feel like it was being treated. Like, he's just a woman beater. He was just out of control. But there were things that led up to that. She threw more than apples. Now, remember, let's go back to the beginning.
But that was early in the week. He can't take all these things on and say, now it's today.
Well, he was fed up. She was doing too much. Plus her little attitude. And she was very like, you know, you're making me throw apples at you. If we remember those comments.
Yeah.
Listen. He said that time.
But at the end of the day, that was the third deception. And it does say something that he doesn't even feel bad about. If that's the case.
It wasn't that he did. What was the question?
Do you regret or feel bad about?
Oh, I thought it just was he sorry?
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess that's regret.
That's it. Yeah, say that then. Still.
Listen.
He's still not sorry, or it would say something.
According to this test.
According to the test. If it was true, it would say something that he's not, you know, apologetic for doing, you know, his girl like that. Right?
I think he could be, but he probably still is in the back of his mind. What did he say at that one meeting with Dr. Ish? Yeah. When he said, did she deserve it?
He said,
and he was like, yeah. And he was like, wait, no.
Exactly.
And I felt that.
Yeah, no, because during this, I've been like, he seemed remorseful, but then it always is something that come up, and you could tell he's not really there. Like, even in that moment at the ring ceremony, how he couldn't even take, her speaking.
Right.
You can see it.
But I think was, again, sick of it. But at the same time, I understand that. Like, I am sorry, but I do still feel some type of way. Why can't I get a sorry? Why couldn't he get an apology?
Then you say in our other series, you can't be saying sorry, but...
No, I know. No. I'm not saying he's saying sorry, but he didn't. I'm saying maybe that's why his lie came up, was because, yes, he is sorry, but he still... No, I'm saying he still has that thing, but he did say sorry. He didn't say sorry, but he could have when he had his apology vado. I'm saying he could have said, I'm sorry. What did he say? His little poem. He could have said the poem, but then
that's basically what he said.
He didn't say that.
Not in the poem. Not in the poem.
Are you saying by the test result?
With the other thing, even with the judge, he said she made me. Yeah, she deserved it. All that is.
But he called himself.
No, he didn't. The judge, remember, he said, "So you're saying she made you do it?" Remember, he said, "Yeah."
Right, but then he was like, "Well, no." He immediately said, "Well, no."
I don't know, but them some of his real feelings.
Tell me you ain't never been there.
Been where?
In that where you're like, I am sorry. I know I shouldn't have done it. Mm-hmm. But you still have that feeling of like, she didn't deserve it. It's just exactly how I feel. Maybe that's why, because it's exactly how I feel for him. She didn't deserve it. He shouldn't have done it. Mm-hmm. But she did do something, the same thing. Like, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but I know the feeling. But I feel like that's why his test came back. Now, Devon, I don't really know why his test came back that way. But I still support him, too.
She's still free Vado.
It was the test. It was the test. It's reality TV. It's all just jokes.
I was actually surprised, as bad as they try to make him look, that they didn't even at the end, right on the screen in Vado.
Right.
I was surprised they didn't do that, but...
Yeah, for people like me who didn't even catch on.
And that's how the episode ends.
Oh, wow.
So that was the season finale. Mm-hmm. They're going to do like a secrets revealed episode. So I don't know if y'all going to watch that. But that's it for this season. We got to figure out another show we can watch.
Yes. Please leave your comments. I want to know somebody's on my side with Vado.
I think you got a lot of people.
Even after the results, though.
Yeah, you probably still got a lot of people feeling it. Because I think Tahiri got a lot of backlash, right?
I think, you mean real time. I think it was more for her not saying much about it. Mm-hmm. I know the last thing she said was she's still processing it to say something, but she hasn't said nothing yet. Okay. Still.
But people was pointing out how she threw the apples and
stuff. Right.
So, yeah, tell us what y'all think.
And now I think about it, even in real time, the post he made was in real time after he knew what his results were or whatever.
And even his post still kind of,
it went back
sorry, but.
Yeah. Listen.
You said you can't do this. And our other show y'all be watching, what is it?
Real Housewives of Potomac.
She said you can't do the sorry, but you just gotta say the sorry. But Valo been doing a lot of sorry, but if you ask me.
Okay, he's been saying sorry, but in my head. He's not pointing it out.
Sorry, but y'all women gotta keep your hands. Which is true. We need to keep our hands to ourselves. But you just say sorry then. Because she didn't touch it with her hand. She touched it with her apple.
Oh, Lord.
You choked her with your hand.
Oh, Lord. An apple. Think about 2 apples stuck into their head.
I think one hit the head.
No, they both hit the head. It was a bang.
No, that was wrong though. Yeah, from the get-go I was saying she can't throw apples. It was a build-up of things. But still, he can't do that still. He can't choke the girl.
It was minus. I'm kidding.
That's because they came in and stopped it.
I was to say, I guess you do have to think about it as if security wasn't there.
If they was in private, she might have been passed out on the floor.
And maybe because I'm the fight back type.
Maybe she is too, but she knew she was gonna get some help. She gotta be the fight back type throwing apples.
Well, that's what I was thinking. But when it all happened, she was just kind of like.
That's what I'm saying. But they come, security coming.
I couldn't. Well, yes.
I know we keep getting back into it. We trying to wrap this up. Please tell us what y'all think. I know you got
Yes.
some opinions here. Let us know. Give us a thumbs up again. Maybe subscribe.
Give us ideas for a new show.
Yeah, do
The
that.
next show y'all wanna review, recap.
Please, we like doing this. So if y'all, here with us, we'll be here too. But we still watching Real Housewives of Potomac and Love After Waco. So we'll be back to review those until we find another show to add to the mix. But until then,
all right.
bye.